Sonnet 120, it's dark, be prepared, and it seems to me very bitter and harsh. There are also phrases which sound very, very modern. You'll recognize them when they come up. So here we go. 120. That you, who were once unkind, befriends me now. And for that sorrow which I then did feel, needs must I under my transgression bow, unless my nerves were brass or hammered steel. For if you were by my unkindness shaken, as I by yours, you've passed a hell of time, and I, a tyrant, have no leisure taken to weigh how once I suffered in your crime. Oh, that our night of woe might have remembered my deepest sense, how hard true sorrow hits. And soon to you, as you to me then tendered, the humble salve which wounded bosoms fits. But that your trespass now becomes a fee. Mine ransoms yours, and yours must ransom me. Have a happier evening than this guy seems to be having. Bye. Hi. Sonnet 121. "'Tis better to be vile than vile esteemed. When not to be receives reproach of being, and the just pleasure lost, which is so denied, not by our feeling, but by others' seeing. For why should others' false adulterate eyes give salutation to my sportive blood? Or on my frailties, why are frailer spies, which in their wills count bad, what I think good? No, I am that I am, and they that level at my abuses reckon up their own. I may be straight, though they themselves be bevel. By their rank thoughts, my deeds must not be shown, unless this general evil they maintain. All men are bad, and in their badness reign." How true. See you tomorrow. Hi, welcome back. Sonnet 122. Not many full stops in this sonnet. Thy gift, thy tables are within my brain, full charactered with lasting memory, which shall above that idle rank remain, beyond all date, even to eternity. Or at the least, so long as brain and heart have faculty by nature to subsist, till each to raised oblivion yield his part of thee, thy record never can be missed, that poor retention could not so much hold. Nor need I tallies thy dear love to score, therefore to give them from me was I bold, to trust those tables that receive thee more. To keep an adjunct, to remember thee, were to import forgetfulness in me. Curious. See you, soon tomorrow. Well, first of all, I have an explanation to make. This is not meant to be a cute look, but in our part of Southern California, we are tormented by mosquitoes. You'll see if we pan down, camera person, pan down, you see, that's what we have to have around us all the time to keep the damn things away, because they bite. However, this is a special day. It's International Dog Day. And my friends at Wags and Walks, you've heard me speak of them before, today they are beginning a fundraising series of events. And today one of them is an auction, to which I have contributed a couple of objects you might be interested in. One of them is rather spectacular. So, that's the introduction, and now I do sonnet 1, 2, 3. No, time, thou shalt not boast that I do change. Thy pyramids, built up with newer might, to me are nothing novel, nothing strange. They are but dressings of a former sight. Our dates are brief, and therefore we admire what thou dost foist upon us that is old, and rather make them born to our desire than think that we before have heard them told. Thy registers and thee I both defy, not wondering at the present nor the past, for thy records and what we see doth lie, made more or less by thy continual haste. This I do vow, and this shall ever be, that I will be true, despite thy scythe and thee. I've known that sonnet a long time, and I like it. Have a good day. Hi. So, sonnet 1, 2, 4. Oh, need these. If my dear love were but the child of state, it might, for fortune's bastard, be unfathered, a subject to time's love or to time's hate, weeds among weeds, or flowers with flowers gathered. No, it was builded far from accident. It suffers not in smiling pomp, nor falls under the blow of thralled discontent, whereto the inviting time our fashion calls. It fears not policy, that heretic which works on leases of short-numbered hours, but all alone stands hugely politic. That it nor grows with heat, nor drowns with showers. To this I witness call the fools of time, which die for goodness, who have lived for crime. Another tough one. See you on Friday. Hello. Well, sonnet 125. It's crazy, isn't it? Worked aught to me, I bore the canopy, with my extern the outward, honouring, or laid great basis for eternity, which proves more short than waste or ruining. Have I not seen dwellers on form and favour lose all and more by paying too much rent? For compound, sweet, forgiving, simple savour, pitiful thrivers in their gazing spent. No, let me be obsequious in thy heart, and take thou my oblation, poor but free, which is not mixed with seconds, knows no art, but mutual render only me for thee. Hence, thou suborned informer, a true soul, when most impeached, stands least in thy control. See you tomorrow. Hi, I'm delighted to be offering you Sonnet 126. I didn't know this sonnet, but I've grown to really like it. 126. O thou, my lovely boy, who in thy power dost hold time's fickle glass, his sickle hour, who hast by waning grown, and therein show'st thy lover's withering as thy sweet self growest. If nature, sovereign mistress, over rack, as thou goest onwards, still will pluck thee back, she keeps thee to this purpose, that her skill may time disgrace, and wretched minutes kill. Yet fear her, O thou minion of her pleasure. She may detain, but still not keep her treasure. Her audit, though delayed, answered must be, and her quietus is to render thee. Don't you love the word quietus?
I don't know what it means.
Thus shall I your quietus make. Death.
Oh.
Quietus. Total quiet, no more sound.
Huh.
Oh, I'm back. Caught unawares. I'm sorry for the absence, but I have been doing some filming, and it was delightful, and I needed a little break after it. But here I am back again, ready with Sonnet 128. How oft, when thou my music playest, upon that blessed wood whose motion sounds with thy sweet fingers, when thou gently swayest the wiry concord that mine ear confounds, do I envy those jacks that nimble leap to kiss the tender inward of thy hand, whilst my poor lips, which should that harvest reap, at the wood's boldness by thee blushing stand. To be so tickled, they would change their state and situation with those dancing chips, or whom thy fingers walk with gentle gait, making dead wood more blessed than living lips. Since saucy jacks so happy are in this, give them thy fingers, me thy lips to kiss. 2 great sonnets coming up in the next 2 days. Bye.
Hello. Well, this is quite an extraordinary day. You are now meeting, oops, and off she goes, our new foster dog, who doesn't even have a name yet. We haven't thought of one for her, but we're already falling head over heels in love. And the other good news is we have two extraordinary sonnets. They might be my two most favorite sonnets. Oh, you coming back? Was it hearing about sonnets that made you want to come back?
Mm-hmm.
She's a very sensitive dog. Okay, this may not work, but let's give it a shot. Sonnet 129. The expense of spirit in a waste of shame is lust in action. Until action, lust is perjured, murderous, bloody, full of blame, savage, extreme, rude, cruel, not to trust. Enjoyed no sooner, but despised straight. Past reason hunted, and no sooner had, past reason hated, as a swallowed bait, on purpose laid to make the taker mad. Mad in pursuit and in possession, so had, having, and in quest to have, extreme, a bliss in proof, and proved a very woe. Before, a joy proposed, behind, a dream. All this the world well knows, yet none knows well to shun that heaven that leads men to this hell. See you tomorrow.
Come here, little girl.
Come here, darling. Come on up. Right.
There we
And
go.
there she is. I think she found that sonnet a little upsetting.
Oh.
Isn't she a beauty? Isn't she a beauty?
Yeah.
She's just 2, and as I said, she has no name yet. One will come, won't it, darling? I'm happy. Yes, happy. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, yes, I know.